Right. So what we're going to be doing right up front is we're going to have to be downloading what is called Sublime Text Editor. Now, we're going to show you how to do that, and we're going to be working with Sublime Text Editor, but I want to show you why we are going to be using this as our text editor for HTML. Now, I'm going to paste some HTML. Immediately when I paste in, you'll notice there are colors and these indents and etc. When you work in a text editor like Sublime, it makes the working and the arrangement of your HTML very easy to see. If I click on the word table there, you immediately see it's highlighted where the other end of that tag is. Don't worry about the details at the moment. Just want to show you that's what a specialist text editor that's been designed for HTML looks like. As compared to if you worked in some sort of normal text editor like TextEdit, if you notice I now paste that in there, there is no color coding as compared to what we had in Sublime. If I click on an opening tag like head, you wouldn't know that that's the closing tag over there, etc. So there are a lot of benefits of working in a text editor that's been specifically designed for HTML. So that is what we want to do. We need to get this. So up front, you need to go and download it. So this is how you do it.
Okay, so if you're wondering how to download this text editor, there are lots of text editors, plenty. There's online ones, there's like Brackets, Sublime, so many. Sublime's a nice one, lots of people use it. So basically, you've got Sublime Text 3 and Sublime Text 2 and 1, but 3 has been in beta for ages, so we're just going to use
2.
Yeah, okay, so go into Google and search download Sublime Text 2.
Yeah, if you just put Sublime Text or whatever you like, or Sublime Text 2, that should do it for you.
Okay, so...
And there you see it. Sublime Text 2.
We go there. And then we've got all of these operating systems.
So if you are Mac people like us, you're going to go OS X. But if you're a Windows person, that's cool. We like Windows. We love Windows. We love everyone. If you're a Linux person, whatever. You just pick your version and you will download it. It's pretty simple. You will just basically click on the link of the version that you want, and then you will download that file. As it's for us, it would be notice it's a DMG file, and we would download that DMG to your downloads.
Okay, so we have already downloaded this. So when you open it, you'll just see an empty untitled new tab we've got over there. So this is basically this is what you get when you open it. Not much.
You're working on a blank slate. Now remember what we're doing in this course. We're looking at how to build a website from scratch, and while there are special tools that can try and do it for you, by learning the HTML, what you're doing is you are learning the nuts and bolts of the language that is behind the web. So it looks a little intimidating because you are faced with this big, dark, scary screen that's got nothing on it. But you're going to learn that soon, even if there is lots of text on it, you will understand what that means.
Okay, so the first thing we do just to get started with our HTML is you have to save like your project under, because obviously HTML is one thing, you've got CSS. So when we save it, just hit Command S and we can go to a desktop. We can even make a new folder for a web.
Yeah, so obviously all of your files that you're going to be creating are separate little HTML files.
Okay.
And so each of these is going to be needed, it's going to require a name, and we're suggesting that you save them all in one folder.
We'll just call it our website, and then make sure you have a .html at the end. That's how it knows what you're editing and how it's going to be formatted when we're editing and all of that kind of stuff. And when we save it, obviously, and we open it, Google knows this is an HTML site.
Also, it's a good idea when, because these are going to be file names ultimately, is if you're going to use a name like this, it's a good idea to, rather than use spaces, which will be replaced by funny little characters, is to either write it as one word or put little hyphens. So there we've got our website.html telling it that this is an HTML file.
Okay, so now we save it. You can see instantly at the top there, it has got our website.html.
So this is really a pretty straightforward environment. So at any stage, new file, you can create another one, you can rename it, and you can even have multiple tabs open should you want to, and we'll look at that later. But basically, this is the environment where you're going to be creating your website and writing your HTML code. Okay, so you know what to do. Get out there, go and download Sublime Text 2 or maybe 3 if it's totally out of the beta version, whatever you like. They're much the same. And you're going to need that to carry on. So don't you dare watch anything else until you've done that. So go do it.
Okay, see you in the next lesson.